Scorpio, hey gorgeous, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement. Oh baby, what the hell's going on today? This is for any placement of Scorpio, and cross watchers are also welcome. I am going to speak to you like you are a Scorpio sun sign, however. This is a love reading, and we're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy. Anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Just whoever you have on that beautiful Scorpio brain of yours. Alright, beautiful, let's get at your love life. Anything you need to know about me, Scorpio, you can find in the About section, okay? Here we go. The energy that you bring to the connection. Aha, stressed out, don't know who to choose, so many people. Seven of Cups in your energy. Hanged Man in their energy. Queen of Cups in the outcome. Okay. And then we do have the Nine. Look at all this emotion, you little emotional lovers. We got the Nine of Cups in the overarching energy. Yeah, but look what you've had to do to get here. You know what I mean? You've had to battle some shit. There you are, the Death card. Major transformations. We've seen this a lot. Overcoming some self-doubt. And of course, the whole world's, attack. I like to say, we got to fight against our own self-doubt. And I don't even know if it's the whole world attacking or our perception of them attacking us that we're fighting. I'm not really sure. Okay? But either way, it feels like the world's attacking when we're attacking ourselves. That's real. So the weight of the world, for sure, feels that way, right? So Seven of Cups is really you're in your intuitive skin. You're absolutely able to feel all the snakes underneath those cups, right? You can see that everybody's got their gold skin on. They're all shiny. They're all appearing to have the same value, right? On the outside, on the surface, but you can sense, because you're a Scorpio, that there are a fucking bunch of sketchy motherfuckers underneath there. And I don't think this is just in love. I think you just sense that you're you might be the best at reading the room, okay? The energy of the room. And I just feel like you're almost in a spot right now, and I saw that Nine that had popped out earlier, and the Devil is popping out now. I feel like you're in a spot where you might even be judging yourself right now because you can feel all that shit. And you're like, what's wrong with me? Am I paranoid? You're not, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, it's really uncomfortable to be the kind of person who can feel all that shit, but you can't see it. You can't see it on the surface. Well, why doesn't everybody else fucking think everybody's crazy, okay? Because they can only see the gold and they can't feel the jellyfish, okay? So I'm just going to tell you right now, sometimes keeping yourself in this particular predicament. Oh my God, Melissa. Sometimes keeping to yourself is cool. This is like it's a time in our life where we kind of get that hermit mode. But I just want you to know that you're not crazy, and that way you're starting to feel your psychic senses, Spidey senses. You're psychic, and it's not your fault. What we do with our psychic abilities is really where our character is shown. When we sense all that, we can't go around saying, hey, I can fucking see you're a jellyfish under there, or you're a fucking snake under there. That is crazy. I'm not calling anybody crazy, but that is where God gives us gifts because as a gift, okay? But He doesn't give everybody gifts. So, and he literally won't give the people around you the capacity to see what you see. So you can try to prove all day long to somebody that somebody's a snake, but God did not give them the capacity to see it, so you will look like the crazy one. God has gifted you something. I posted this a while ago and I took it down, but it is that if God gives you the ability to see through somebody, He did not ask you to show everybody else. He gave you the protection, the ability to protect yourself and walk away, okay? So, again, if God wanted everybody else to see, He would have given them the power. God has the power to show everybody what that person is capable of, okay? God gave you that gift to do with it what you will, but not to show everybody else. Again, you'll end up looking like the crazy one. So take your gifts and do with what you will for yourself, not trying to show everybody else. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now. Wow, this got real deep real quick, and I'm so sorry about that, but I want you to understand something. I want you to trust your gifts, but your gifts are for you, okay? That's what I feel like saying right now, and I don't think this has anything to do with this love connection, but I do think your person is going through some of this, just getting aware of their own gifts as well. And this is it's a really delicate time in life, because we are becoming aware of our gifts. And like I said, when you don't know what to do with that shit, you're out there like, you feel crazy, first of all. And then you feel like you want to tell everybody, because hey, did you see what that? And no, they didn't see. And now you look crazy. And it's just a really vulnerable time. So I was telling somebody, everybody was trying, including my own family, was trying to diagnose me when I first started awakening, because I was all of a sudden able to hear people's thoughts and shit. And I was like, this is terrifying. Like, I can see too much, I can hear too much, and I know this isn't normal, okay? I know this is gifted. I do. I knew I was psychic, right? And I knew this was an ability that was, again, if Teresa Caputo was fucking coming up with this shit, she would have been fucking revered. But this little fucking ex-meth head from Minnesota was coming up with this shit, and I looked like I needed to be in an institution. So the truth is, what we do with our gifts for right now, well, we're kind of getting used to them. I'm sorry I went on this tangent, but I do feel like somebody really needed to hear this right now, so I'm going to talk to you about it. What we do with our gifts for right now is very, very crucial and very vital. And I think your person is going through very similar shit, okay, Scorpio? Again, because the ego can only handle things if they've already been accepted by the ego, then it's safe and they can be revered. But at this time, if your gift hasn't already previously been accepted by the ego, just keep them to yourself for the most part, okay? Wow. That's for one of y'all. Let's get your love story now. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. And if you are, they are likely going through this same exact awakening or a recognition of your gifts, okay? Whatever this love connection is very loving and nurturing, and there is a lot of emotional independence going on. But again, I feel like you are both coming into a place where you're recognizing your gifts, and it can be very delicate, is what I'm feeling right now. Holy fucking sticks. I'm sorry, you guys. I love you so much. People are gonna just come to my house and start pouring medication down my throat. Oh my god. Oh, judgersons. I love people so much. Okay, so we got 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Justice, and Chariot. So gorgeous, I can't even stand it. So the 10 of Cups, obviously we know, is about a time in your life where you finally get to sit in your bliss after a very trying time in your life. Justice, we know, same, very similar thing. It's about after you have fought, and Chariot card. All of these cards represent, okay, that kind of, this exhale is what I'm getting, this extremely long, deep, extremely relieving exhale after a very tough, long, strenuous time in your life. Baby, and again, all your gifts are being revealed to you, but it's stressful too. It's relieving, right? But it's stressful. It's scary. It's like, and then you're kind of like, can I trust anybody? Who you can trust is yourself, your own inner knowings, and God. Okay. And this person, it looks like, but again, well, they're going through this. Maybe you can't. Maybe they're a little sketchy. They're trying to get their own gifts down right now, and I do think this is going to be a lovely connection. But for right now, well, they're trying to figure their shit out and heal from their past. Yourself and God, that's who you want to trust. And just know that everything comes in divine time and at the right time. And as soon as this 5 of Swords energy is healed, that this will come in, okay? So, your energy is gorgeous. Again, I just feel like you're having a hard time knowing who you can trust. I think you know. Really, I think you're Scorpio. I think you know who you can trust, and I think there's just very few people that you can trust at this time in your life. You're not cynical. There's nothing wrong with you. There just are very few people in this world that we can truly trust, and it's just the way it is. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I love you so much, okay? Here we go. It's because it's nobody's job to be trustworthy to us, so that's what it is. It's our job to be trustworthy to ourselves. And to be, to be a trustworthy person, really. That victory card has been coming up in your outcome, I feel like, for a long time. I feel like you got some great victories coming. Not just, you know, in love, but in life in general. I feel like you've been very diligent. I feel like you have, like I said, fought through the adversities in your life very integrally. I feel like you have not taken opportunities to kind of plow over people. I feel like you haven't taken the opportunity to kind of, I'm getting smear other people's faces in the dirt. You have just done your shit. I think you've faced your shit. I think you have, again, in the adversities we face, we make mistakes. Of course we do. We have deeds that we've done. I feel like you've faced those. I feel like you've taken accountability for those things. I just feel like you've been very integral. I feel like you have not shamed yourself. Maybe you've beaten yourself up actually a little bit. I feel like you've now learned that that doesn't help anybody. Beating yourself up isn't going to help anybody. But that you have, your victory is coming, baby. The Six of Wands, and I feel like the whole world gets to see it. I keep getting that energy, whoever you are, because you have integrally followed your dreams, your passions, knowing that whatever it is that your inner knowings are your inner knowings. You're not trying to push that on anybody else and shove that on anybody else, and you understand that what their knowings are their knowings, and you're not letting anybody. What I'm getting is that people have tried to kind of tell you that what you know isn't right, and I think that you're finally come to a place where you're like, you know what? Yes, the fuck it is. For me, it is. It doesn't matter if it's not for them anymore. Finally you're in a place where you're like, it doesn't matter if it's not right for them. It is right for me. And I feel like you've made a lot of investments into yourself, self-love, and things like that. And I feel like you followed your inspirations with the Knight of Wands there, into the Six of Wands, where you've been at battle. You've been at straight war in your life with yourself, against yourself. Even I feel like you have battled yourself, your own self-doubt. That I feel like I've been feeling this energy that somebody instilled in you from a young age that you really had to fight against, an energy that that for whatever reason, maybe you had just a different belief I keep getting this energy that just whatever you believed was very different from what a lot of people believe, and you're right. It's just, you're right for you. It doesn't matter. The truth about the world is, it's like, I always keep getting this picture, right, where there are 8 billion seats in this world, and people want everybody to see the stage from the same angle. What? Impossible. No way. Can't happen. Not physically possible, right? So there are 8 billion angles to look at. And your angle is right for you, baby. That's it. Don't let anybody ever talk you out of your angle. I don't even know this love story. Basically, all I'm getting off this love story is that I got 3 for you. Is that the love story will come in, and you're just bossing through your life right now. You're taking charge of it. Again, you've been through a lot, and yes, the happily ever after is coming. Some of you, there is going to be family involved. Some of you maybe already have family involved. Some of you might. And maybe that's why I don't really even feel like focusing on love. I feel like even some of you might be in the midst of a marriage, but finding and gaining your own independence within that. Not interdependence, but finding your own independence separately from the connection, right? Some of you may be finding this new love connection that's wonderful, but I feel like really, Scorpio, a lot of you are just finding out how powerful you are as an independent human being. And I don't know, which is so funny to me, because if I think of any sign as independent, Scorpio. I mean, like, as far as I'm concerned, thinking back to all my Scorpio friends, always in relationships, always interdependent, always in relationships. But when I'm an energy reader, and the most powerful of all the signs, and people will say Leo all day long, but the most powerful of all the signs, and I'm gonna cry right now, are Scorpio all fucking day long. But do you know what? Now looking back, I think you are the ones who don't fucking have a clue. Like, again, all of my Scorpio friends were always like, why are you so obsessed with us? Like, your power is so wild, it rages inside of me. I can feel it from miles away, right? And I don't think now that I'm looking back, you guys were always you guys, like I'm talking to my friends, a lot of times are in relationships because I just don't think, I mean, of course you love, you're water signs, right? You're emotional, but I just don't think you really even understand how wildly, magically powerful you are. And so maybe I almost feel like you are in relationships, a lot of you, finding how powerful you are independently. Not that you're leaving the relationship, I just think that you're going, oh my God, I didn't realize I was this fucking powerful. Not that you're gonna leave the relationship or anything. Like I said, I just do think because you are an emotional water sign that you are in relationships a lot. Individuality, it says you leave your unique stamp of love on everything that you do. I mean, again, I told you the weirdest thing I just said in the whole world. Your love, like your power rages inside of me. I can't explain how I feel around a Scorpio or even far away from a Scorpio. You're just the most powerful sign for sure. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Honestly, the love that is being found within you and for you, by you, wow, that was weird, is really happening here. And it says you release you have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. I think that is what is going on here, babies. You are finally recognizing that. I think a lot of times too, as empaths or as water signs, we end up taking on other people's energies and we don't even recognize that we are doing that. Last week, very much so for me, I was like, holy shit, I went and bought sage and fucking the evil eye and shit. I didn't recognize, like, I was in a dumps. I could not get out of this funk. I was like, what in the hell? I was in the happiest space. I took on a dark energy that I wasn't even mine. And I think that, so do recognize that. Meditation and sage are my new best friends. So if you are feeling down at all, maybe try that. Not because you need, I used to feel like people were like making fun of me saying I need to meditate because I'm too hyper. Oh my God, it's so crazy, right? But meditation to get the bad energies that people are trying to put on you, get them away, right? I love you so much, Scorpio. I will see you next week. Mwah.